Rozumiałem, rozumiałem. Grazie. Check it. I thought I fell in love with a Polish girl. I got a story that I wanna tell the world. I thought I fell in love with a Polish girl. Check it. Oh, I thought I fell in love with a Polish girl. I got a story that I wanna tell the world. I thought I fell in love with a Polish girl. I got a story that I wanna tell the world, yo. Let me reminisce about 3 or 4 years ago. Met a pretty miss, kinda square, no Cheerio. She tried to resist, but I kept her on the tippy toes, and I convinced her to be mine, so here we go. She had a man, and she really wasn't satisfied. I took her by the hand and said, baby, I'm your alibi. Looked me in my eyes and said, Taj, I cannot tell a lie. Sharper than the razor, I said, let me be the bad guy. She asked why, and I blessed her like a rabbi. I hit her with that baptized, then I made her backslide. From that time I knew I ain't had no act right. Still I told her fat lies, and that was my downslide. She gave me everything I wanted or desired. She had pretty eyes only for me, but it expired. Till she found out I was really just a mess. Then she left to the left, now I'm the one who's depressed. Thought I fell in love with a Polish girl. I got a story that I wanna tell the world. I thought I fell in love with a Polish girl. I got a story that I wanna tell the world. I thought I fell in love with a Polish girl. I got a story that I wanna tell the world. I thought I fell in love with a Polish girl. Check it. Now, I know you probably think I led you on, but really I was caught up in the moment, I was gone. Your love was like some sweet chin music from Sean. It's crazy cause she took me overseas. I met her moms and her mama didn't like me, but still she was inviting. Her father showed me so much respect, it was exciting. And she showed her whole family all of my writings. I thought we were in love, swear I tried to Spike Lee and do the right thing. My background was Christian and she was Catholic. Held it down from a distance until disaster hit. And even when she said goodbye, I tried to run after it. Tried to get that beauty back and she wasn't having it. I had a date with Destiny and the Reaper. I thought I had to keep her and I couldn't even keep her. Thought I had it together but I really was a mess. But I digress. Girl, I wish you the best. Thought I fell in love with a Polish girl. I got a story that I wanna tell the world. I thought I fell in love with a Polish girl. I got a story that I wanna tell the world. I thought I fell in love with a Polish girl. I got a story that I wanna tell the world. I thought I fell in love with a Polish girl. Check it.
Yeah, that joint bang. Man, you made me forget how much that joint bang. I haven't heard that song in a while.
Oh yeah, heard that song around. I like the video. I like, yo, that's dope. I said I'm gonna start out with this. So I was surprised. See, you know, I've been knowing you for a minute. So, you know, what's good, everyone? You know, you're not tuning into Live Talk So Low. I got Taj here, aka the Rapper Detailer.
Yeah. What's up with you, bro, Ham?
Yeah, good. You know, I see you got on the Eagles head. I know you're an Eagles fan too.
Yeah, I see you over here repping Philly, man.
Yeah.
They've been pissing me off a little bit, too. But you know.
Yeah, me too. I don't know if you've seen some of my content though. I mad pissing me off. Losing to the Falcons, then losing to Tampa Bay like that. I mean, Nick Sirianni. No, I call him Prick Sirianni.
Yeah, he was under pressure because he was getting into it with the fans the other day.
Yeah, I see that. But it couldn't find out that same fan that he's getting into with went on Reddit and said actually I told him to run the ball or something. The fan yelled out run the ball. Nick heard him. And he said, "Did I do it? We did it." But I'm like, you ain't doing it enough.
Right. He ain't do what he was supposed to be doing. But I mean, luckily they got that win. Hopefully they start blowing cats out because they got that kind of offense to put up 30-something points a game. You feel me?
Exactly. There's no reason that we're the same team. We still can't put up points on the board in the first quarter. We still haven't put up a score in the first quarter, not a field goal, not nothing. I'm like, well, we could have had that. We could have had that in the Atlanta game because Prick Sirianni, that's what I call him. I ain't gonna call him Nick until he get it right. Both times, like this dude didn't kick the field goal. I'm like, dude, you gonna go for it, kick the field goal. This dude don't want to take points. He worried about analytics, like, man, take points. That's why we lost that game. We kicked that field goal in the first quarter and not go for a fourth, we win that game still. We still win that game by 2.
Yeah, I remember I was talking to you on Facebook, and I was like, man, they should have took them points because they'll come back to bite us. And lo and behold, it came back to bite us. Yeah.
Yeah, I pull up the Hooters and watch the game, and I'm like, I said, he gonna come back and bite us in the ass. I said, he gonna come back and bite us in the ass. And then like you said, lo and behold, it did. I was right. I said, I hope I'm wrong, but I was right. I like, see?
Yeah, man. But I don't know, man. I kind of think that they got a whole playbook that they ain't even unleashing yet. They ain't really gelling
Exactly.
together yet because they got the offense to really do some damage, and it's about time they show that in the near future. You feel me?
Right. And also, I would say that they didn't play together in the preseason. Like, I don't know who what Brad idea was, but none of the starters really played in the preseason. So, to be honest, they really just kind of get into a rhythm.
Yeah. What was this like? Game 4, game 5?
Yeah, like 5.
They 3-2. So yeah, they game 5. So yeah, they basically just played a preseason, and now they're going into game 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they'll be all right. So we'll see how they do next game. Because I think who we got? Who we got? I can't think of who we got right now.
I think we play. I can't think of it. I don't know. I don't know who we play.
The Giants.
Oh, the Giants. Yeah, the Giants. They not doing too good this year. So
yeah, we should win that one.
Yeah, that's a game for Saquon to get off. You know.
Yeah, definitely though. Yeah, we can still talk about the Eagles all day, so we're gonna
go ahead. I
know. I just want to talk to you a little bit. I know you're an Eagles fan, so I was like, yeah, we're gonna kick it off with that. I know you got a lot to say about that.
Yeah, man.
And it was one of the questions I had for you too, as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm ready when you are, fam.
Absolutely. So first, I want to start off like, well, how do you get your start, and how did you come up with the name, the Rapper Detailer?
Well, like you said, what was the first part of the question? How did I get to what?
How did you get your start, and how did you come up with the name, the Rapper Detailer?
My start in hip hop?
Yes.
Oh man, yo. So man, I've been writing probably since I was like 5 years old, because I used to be a real heavy poet. Mm-hmm. I used to like poetry when I was real young. And just putting rhymes together and making words sound good. I used to watch MTV all the time. When MTV used to play music videos a lot. Right. And like one of my favorite genres was like alternative music, man. So I used to listen to alternative music, R&B music, and like hip hop came a little later. Like I got into it with my older cousin introduced me to like Wu-Tang, KRS-One, Biggie, and Jay-Z, and Onyx. They were like the top rappers that I was listening to at the time. So like later on, I got into hip hop, like battle rapping and stuff when I was in my teens, bro. Like I used to go to this spot, this little town over from where I was from, and my friends knew I rapped, so they would put me against some other cats from the other town, and they would call me out. So I just had to have some bars for them, man. And we would just get into it. It'd be me against like 4 or 5 other people, bro. It used to be crazy, bro.
Oh, damn. So you was crazy on the freestyles.
I was crazy with the pen. I say that much. My pen game was real heavy. And
that's good.
I got good at freestyling like around the same time, but my pen game is crazy. But yo, the Rapid Detailer came from me doing business, yo. I got this detailing business now.
Right. And, I remember.
Yeah, and I kind of started in the cleaning industry. Then I got in the detailing, and I was like, man, ain't no way I'm gonna just get rich off of detailing and leave rap alone. So I was like, man, let me see what I can do with hip hop. And I ended up fusing everything together, and now you got the Rapid Detailer, bro.
Right. That's dope, man. The Rapid Detailer, that's dope. Now, do you ever rap for your customers?
Yeah, I have done that. I remember I used to pull up. I haven't done it in a little minute, but I used to pull up to people's houses, and I had this whole spiel. I knock on their door, introduce myself, and then I would hit the rap. And
nice. That's different.
Yeah,
that's
and people
different.
They would be basically buying to me before I even detailed their cars, bro. and you want to know what's crazy? I I do networking events. I started off networking, and now I'm in this weekly meeting every Wednesday. And today was my first time doing a presentation. So I did a presentation, and I wrapped the presentation, and I used the acronyms details to explain the process of how I detail cars, bro. So I had this whole spiel for the group. It was like 30 people in there, and yeah, everybody ate it up, bro. It was dope.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely, man. I like that. I like the fact that you did that. That's very creative. Creative way to get your business. Probably get people to come back, especially you come across hip hop lovers. Because more, it's a chance that they might be a hip hop lover and say, "Well, shoot, I like this guy." So instead of getting this other detail, I'm gonna get Taj to come by, rapping detail to come by because I'm gonna hit some bars. You ever switch to wrap up on them? If you got a repeated customer?
I never really switched it up on them, but I have gotten a lot of business because some people would hit me up and be like, "Hey, I found you online, and the only reason I chose you was because you was the only one rapping." So, like, as far as switching it up on them, I can't say I switched it up on them, but I do got plans to do some things. I got plans for them, you know what I'm saying, in the near future as far as hip hop is concerned.
Excuse me. Yep. Excuse me. But yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. So, do you remember the first rap that you ever wrote?
First rap I ever wrote. Yeah, I think so. I do. It went. It was something like it was a diss. Uh, I think I wrote it to that song, "Welcome to New York City."
Oh shit.
And now it was something I don't know if I remember the whole thing. It was like something like niggas thinking they the punchline king. I must be the empire. I'm hotter than that orange shit that niggas call fire. The one, the only TJ City original. I run up in your hood and get all your girls digitals. Shit gonna change when they put me on, cause I'ma let my wings span like a mastodon. I know these niggas out wanna be, but they not me, cause I got you mesmerized like ruling Ashanti. Something like that,
Ooh.
bro.
Ooh, that's nice, like ruling Ashanti. But that first line right there hit right there. The emphasis, like you landed that perfectly. I wasn't expecting that. They just boom.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's
It
crazy.
almost
That's crazy.
that rap almost got me jumped, yo.
Ah, dang. He's that salty?
It almost got me jumped, bro.
Dang. Cause where you from? Where you from originally?
I'm from Maryland, yo.
Uh-huh.
Eastern Shore, Maryland.
Eastern
Eastern
Shore.
Maryland, yeah.
Eastern Maryland. Okay. How close is that to Baltimore?
About an hour, bro.
About an hour? Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can drive to Baltimore if you're driving right. You can drive to Baltimore in like an hour.
Oh, wow.
But it's nothing like Baltimore. I say that much. Baltimore is a different beast.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Like city, like most people say, nah, we don't go to the city too much. They try to
I
stay
be there.
away from-
I go there a lot, but but I can't say that they're the same, you know. But it is a lot of hood things that happen.
Yeah.
But Baltimore, you can't compare it to Baltimore. Baltimore is a whole different animal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then you got DC, like next to it. You got DC, like 30 minutes away?
Yeah, DC is not too far from Baltimore. So, and DC is nice, man. I like DC. I like DC
Me too.
more than Baltimore, honestly, because it doesn't have the stigma. Even though a lot of stuff pop off in DC, it doesn't have the stigma like Baltimore. Baltimore is really known for its crime, man.
Right.
But it does have a lot of good things happening in Baltimore. I can't even front. Baltimore it has a lot of good stuff happening.
Yeah, I was just in DC in July for my family reunion.
Oh yeah.
And I had a good time. I went to the African American History Museum.
Okay.
I like DC too, so I live it too because my cousin live there. I have a cousin stay in DC.
Yeah, it's good stuff popping in DC. Next time you come through, man, you gotta holler at me.
Yeah, I gotta holler at you. Yeah. And, I don't know if you remember J.A. No, that's my boy.
J.A. I don't think so.
That's my bro. I met J.A. too.
Okay.
Yeah, J.A. Yeah, he in DC. Yeah, he from DC.
Was he ever? Remember we I want to say we did we do a song together back in the day, man? there was
I
a
don't think
song that
so.
I did. It was like a 13-minute song, and I had a verse on there, but it was like 7 different artists on there, man. I don't know if you were on there or not.
I don't think so. I think we met through Eskimo Cole. You remember Eskimo Cole?
Yeah,
Cause
Eskimo. Yeah, and
'cause that's how I
and
met
that's
J
how.
Ray. And me and
Yeah,
Jay
that's how.
stayed in contact, and you too. You know,
Yeah,
that's how I met you guys. And you know, me and Jay have been in contact ever since then. Like I've been knowing him for 10 years. That's like 10 years ago.
that was a minute ago. Yeah, that's crazy how connections happen like that.
Yeah, that's how I met you there. Then we just stayed in
Yeah,
contact. Cause I
yeah,
think you hit
man.
me on the DM, say I heard you building over there. I was like, yeah. That I think Eskimo Cole shouted me out. He said that dude's 100. Then you added me on Facebook, and we just stayed in contact since then.
Yeah, Eskimo's dope, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. So what now? You know, you've been an artist for a while. What would you say is the most difficult thing about being an artist, and why?
Most difficult.
Uh-huh.
Most difficult thing about being an artist. Uh, I'd say probably keeping up with the times and keeping up with the
Absolutely.
trends. Um, in my opinion, probably because if you have a producer, right, and let's say your producer has a certain sound, and then
Right.
the wave just automatically becomes 808s and you know
Right.
just commercial music, and then and your producer don't want to change. He's like, man, fuck that commercial shit.
Right.
We gonna keep stuff how we keep it, and it could kind of clash with the times. Not only that, but marketing, because you could. I remember when we used to sell CDs and stuff, and then the game became streams, and I was kind of confused on the stream game because a lot of people were getting streams and they were getting fame off of doing like a lot of wild stuff, a lot
Right.
of wild viral stuff, and in my head, I was like, man, I'm not trying to do all that just to get some fame or just to get some views. So it kind of turned me away from the game, bro. It kind
Right.
of turned me away from it. But then I had to embrace the new me and be like, nah, just embrace who you are and spit what you're about now. And don't, I had to learn to move forward and not be stuck in that the old mindset. You feel me?
Right. Absolutely. You know, you definitely got to change and embrace change. You know, and I think that's the biggest challenge too as well. I'm glad you mentioned that because any artists out there listening, you got to be able to go with the times. You got to be able to adjust. You still can be you, but just add adjustment. Maybe you see what the new wave is. Use it to your benefit and use it in your way.
Yeah, absolutely. And I believe in like more collaborations too, because even though you might work with a producer, you might work with certain people, you can get your name out there more if you work with different artists and different producers, and
Mhm.
they appreciate it as well. It's
Right.
a give and take, but you also got to work with people who gonna work with you, because I've worked with some people who wouldn't want to work with me.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
exactly.
They'll do the music, but that's it. They'll just be like, forget you after that. So,
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to do that. And which is why that I'm glad you said that because which is why I believe building rapport with somebody I'm going to work with.
hmm
So we might not do another song together right then and there, but at least have that good relationship, that good standing relationship. Because if I hear something, and this person's cool, guess what I'm gonna put on? I say, hey, this in your area. I think this might be some of your interests.
yeah, all the way, man. I
Mhm.
believe in teaming up
Exactly.
and just communicating, man.
Right.
Communication is definitely key when it comes to this
Right.
any type of business relationships.
Right.
You just gotta keep it all the
Right.
way real and not play play ghost.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because you can't put that looks bad because you want to keep relationships with people because you never know who people are going to be, you know. And the people see that you're genuine, then they get on the opportunity, they're gonna bring you with them and say, "Hey, I'm not gonna do nothing." Well, this guy right here, the rapper detail is so good, or low, hey, I like them guys, so I'm gonna go with these guys.
Yeah, I think it could come back to bite you too. Because
Yeah,
if you work
right,
with somebody and you do something wrong if you do something wrong or rub them the wrong way, and they feel like
Mm-hmm.
you wasn't really stand up, then
Right.
they could leave you alone, and then they could go on and go to that next level,
Exactly.
and then you try to reach back out to them, they be like, nah, bro,
Nah.
I
Nah.
remember how you was in the past, so nah, it ain't
Nah.
happening like that.
Nah. Yeah. Yeah. You definitely do. Then you just start looking at them differently. Then they think you're being funny. Like, nah. It's just I can't see past that. I remember. And I think networking is more than anything just about getting contact, but having relationships. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when you network, you might not do anything right then and there. It might be 10 years later till you do something together. Or it might be a couple years later, but you still had a relationship and you still keep in contact with people. You had that relationship, and like you said, you definitely don't want to do nothing wrong. You want to show the person you're genuine, and keep in contact. Because when people see you genuine, they like to be around you. So it's like they get an opportunity to come by and they can bring you in. Guess what they're gonna think of? They're gonna think of you first. So yeah, we might not have did nothing, but he's always been a stand up guy. He always been genuine. Always kept in contact with me. So guess what? They remember you.
Yeah, and a big part about being genuine is also admitting when you wrong, when you done somebody
Right.
wrong,
Right.
and you reach out to somebody and try to make amends. I think
Yep.
that's real important too, because you might not even know that you did somebody wrong. You
Mm-hmm.
reach out to somebody, they might think that you rubbed them the wrong way, and y'all talk it out like men,
Right.
and just be like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean it like that. It wasn't like
Yeah.
this. I was tripping, whatever.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And that's all it takes sometimes, a conversation. What's up? What's up, Annie Hiawatha? How you doing? You dropping 100 in the chat. And Annie Hiawatha is dope.
Hey, what's
She
happening?
dope. Yeah, she did my logo, man. You definitely should tap in with her and Miss Hip Hop.
Yeah,
They
I was
just did
looking at
dope
that
interview.
logo. Yeah, that
Yeah, she
logo
did it.
dope.
Yeah, she did it. Yeah, she did it. Man, she surprised me. Dope soul. Dope
That's
soul,
what's
man.
up.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
she
gonna
got
definitely
a
reach
business
out and see what's going on.
yeah. Yeah, she got a business mastermind called Mastermind Concepts.
Mastermind concepts. Okay,
Yep.
I
Yep.
like the mastermind.
Yeah, yeah, she dope. And she a dope soul, man. You should get with her. Miss Hip Hop also dope soul. Like if you get a chance to check out that interview that they did. They did an interview a couple of days ago.
They did it with you, or
No,
that
no, no,
was
no, 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 no. They both been on my show. They both been on my podcast, but
okay.
no, she was on Miss Hip Hop podcast, Speak Your Mind Radio.
Okay, I got you.
And I also been on Miss Hip Hop podcast as well. I was a guest on her
Okay.
podcast as well. So they both been on my podcast. So I love them. They dope souls. They both dope souls. So like, you might want to tap in with them.
Yeah, you're right. You move it. You've been moving around too. I be seeing you.
Yeah, yeah. I just try to build a connect. That's why I created Live Talk Slow, and I was honored that you asked to be on the show. It's like, yeah, man, I definitely got to get you on.
Yeah, man. I was kind of staying away from the shows and the podcast for a little bit because I was so
Right.
focused on doing the brick and mortar business, and I really just got back into hip hop like that, like taking it serious. So I got a project coming out, so yeah, man, a lot of good things are happening. I'm starting to have a different perspective on life. So yeah, everything's changing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, are you releasing any new music anytime soon?
Yeah, so like I said, I'm working on an album right now.
Or
Uh,
word?
I got like 12 songs finished. Um, I'm trying to put out 2 more songs or record 2 more songs and then master the whole thing. But it's a little conflict because my producer telling me I should make more songs, then somebody else telling me I should just stop making songs and just do it now. So it ain't no it's a decision that's gonna be made in a minute. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm kind of going back and forth with that at the moment.
Right. Yeah, that's good, man. So, what's the title of the new album? Can't tell us
Uh,
yet.
I want to tell you. I really want to tell you, but I don't know if I should tell you yet, man. It's
Okay. Okay. I keep it
yeah,
suspenseful. Make it suspenseful.
yeah. It's a unorthodox name, but it's dope. It's a real dope name.
It's dope.
Nah, I'm not gonna say it yet, but it's dope though. It's dope.
Mhm.
I just don't want. I don't want nobody to take it right yet.
Right. I get it. I get it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely don't. 'Cause, these days, we live in an era where somebody see a post, Oh, I think that's dope. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna put out before he does. Then this ain't no like, hey, what the fuck?
Then I'm gonna have to pull up on him like, yo,
Yeah.
what's up?
Damn, rough details. Yeah, I'm gonna detail your car. Nah, hey, what my album at? You stole my album. Dude, they can get the car detail and I'm gonna pull up you by stealing my album name.
Yeah, hell yeah. Now, I got two names though. I got two names for it, but it's one that really sticks out that I think I'm gonna stick with. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, definitely. And my next question is, we talk about the challenges of being an artist. Now, what do you think is the best part about being an artist? Like, how has it benefit you in since you've been an artist? Because how long you been rapping again?
Man, I'm a seasoned soul for like 20 years, yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you say like the best part about being an artist, and how has it benefit you in all these years?
The best part is influencing the people and self-expression. It's a lot like therapy to me in a way, and it's also a lot like marketing because I've used it in so many different ways. Like when I first started with it, like I said, when I was a kid, like 5 years old, man, I was just writing poetry, just writing stuff down for girls and writing how I felt and things like that. And then when I was a teenager, it kind of went dark because, you know, like cats wanted to battle rap, and that was just what it was. So, you know, you got into all the gun bars and all of that stuff. But then I got out of that because I wasn't really about the gun bar life, man. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna be running up in people's cribs and doing all that crazy stuff no more. So I'm living a straight life, you know.
Right.
So yeah, man. It now it's more of a marketing tool because I got a whole mission. You know, I'm trying to impact at-risk youth. Help give them the true definition of self-worth. Try to help break the generational curses of poverty and low self-esteem, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
So
that's
I think
great, man.
Yeah, we got a big machine to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right, we definitely do. And I remember reading that in your bio too, cause, you know, which led me to ask that question because I was like, doing at-risk youth. So, do you have like a program, or anything that you have where you work with at-risk youth?
Yeah, so I say over the past when did I start? I probably started back in like 2017.
Oh, nice.
So I've been doing different programs like every year, except for this year. I haven't done anything this year because I've been taking a hiatus. But so I've worked with different organizations, different people. Shout out to Jermichael Mitchell, my guy down in Salisbury, Maryland.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a basketball coach. He's a motivational speaker. He's very talented dude, man.
Oh, nice.
And one time, him and this lady, she's like a councilwoman now, running for office. She won actually, but they invited me down to Salisbury to speak to the youth group, a bunch of boys. I think some of them were basketball players, some of them, you know, they were troubled youth. And, you know, I spoke, I did a rap for them, basically just teaching them about different things I've been through, teaching them how they can stay positive and uplift themselves. And that was kind of in my early journey. And then I got into, you know, I did different things for churches where we would go, we went camping like every summer. We would go camping, a joint called Boys to Men Boot Camp. I think I did that like 5 times. And the last time I went was last year. But basically we take 12-year-olds to 17-year-olds, take them camping, teach them about manhood, teach them about God, teach them about self, and just helping them to navigate the troubles of life and to, you know, just to make life work, teach them how about hard work. And one time, what they had me do, they had like different stations set up, to whereas one guy was teaching them how to paint and varnish a bench. Another guy was teaching them how to put like lures, fishing lures together. And I had like a car detailing station set up, and we would like every 30 minutes we would rotate the guys in like groups of 5 or something, and you know I just had to basically teach like several groups of 5 how to detail a car in 30 minutes. Man, that joint was real.
Good.
It was real dope.
That's nice though.
Yeah, man.
That's nice, and you know they learning something. You know they're getting things that skills that can help them out in the future. You know, give them a better chance at life. You know, to do something different. So hey, you can do something else instead of doing this, instead of going this way. You can take this path. You know, before you ruin your young life. That's support. We need that in our community. I'm glad you're doing that.
All the way, leadership is definitely needed, man, because a lot of things is going down that's just not favorable for a lot of brothers, a lot of men. So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to enhancing all of that in the future, for sure. I feel like the past was practice. Now it's time to get real.
Right. That's good, though, man. That's good. And I'm pretty sure they remember you for the rest of their life. You know, that type of stuff, you know, you said earlier, coming back to that type of stuff will come back, you know, bring many blessings to you. Then like, oh yeah, man, I remember you doing this, you know. So when you older, it's like, hey, I'm gonna help you out, you know. Let me get back to you, you know, things like that. You know, that comes when you do stuff like that, you know, things come back, you know, that good karma.
Yeah, man, I believe in giving, bro. I'm a real big giver. You feel me?
Right.
Like giving time, giving love, giving money, giving my services, like whatever's needed. Just using your vessel, using your talents, using your gifts in order to bless other people. Like, what else is life about?
Right, exactly. You know, I'm the same way too, though. You know, you also gotta have boundaries too, though.
Absolutely.
Boundaries. Now, with somebody now,
you're right about that.
Yeah, definitely gotta have the boundaries, though. I had to learn that too, though. But I'm gonna give it a heart too.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely need them boundaries because if you scared to say no, people will definitely take. You got them takers gonna take. You know.
Right. It's okay to say no.
Absolutely. All day, That's actually why I haven't really done much with it this year because no's been my favorite word this year.
Yep. It's starting to be mine too. You know, like.
But you know, like a lot of times you gotta be selfish, man.
Yeah, you got to, and you know, at the same time, it's like, man, I hope I ain't blowing somebody off or being mean. Just like, nah, I can't do it.
Nah, sometimes you just get in the season where you gotta focus on yourself, and prioritize yourself so that you can be at the peak, and so you can be the peak for everybody else. You feel me? Because if your mission is to be a leader, if your mission is to be a teacher and all of that good stuff, then you're not gonna be any good if your glass is half empty. You feel me?
Right.
You gotta fill your glass up.
Right. Exactly. You're definitely right about that. So, as far as your detailing business, like, how did you get your start in detailing, and why?
So, man, I actually started in the cleaning business. Like, it was me and a couple of people. We ended up starting a cleaning business. We got contracts in different counties around this area, and we had a run. We was just running for, I think we had like a 2-year run, and that fell off. But I kept going because I had the skill, you know, and I started to network. And then I ended up moving closer to Baltimore. So, you know, like my networking skills just carried. And eventually I started my own cleaning company, right? And, you know, I can remember one of my clients, she had somewhere to go. She had this big event to go to. She had to pick some people up. And she was panicking because she didn't have no time to clean her car. And, you know, she was just tripping. And I was like, all right, don't worry. Taj to the rescue. I'll take care of your car. So I detailed her car. And I wasn't even really into detailing cars like that, man. I just
skill you had.
I know how to clean, so it was just like, all right, what's the difference between cleaning the house and cleaning the car? Like a car is more compact, so I I figure I'd do a way better job cleaning a car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I detailed her car. She was real happy, and then she told like 50 of her friends, and it was a wrap.
Oh,
after
nice.
that.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
cuz put you on.
Yeah, she put me on, man, and after that, like I started getting mad referrals from not for homes, but for cars, and then COVID hit, and I was like, I realized I didn't want to clean homes anymore, man. I didn't want to be in nobody's homes like that, so
Yeah.
I I ended up getting training. I got a contract with a boat yard, and a bunch of these old guys. They taught me how to detail boats,
Uh-huh.
detail yachts,
Oh,
and
nice.
yeah, man. Just imagine these big ass hangars with wall to wall yachts, and we
Right.
talking like 30, 40, 50, 60 foot yachts everywhere. And so they taught me how to do a bunch of that type of work. And I just took all of that knowledge and applied it to cars, man. And I got certain training and certain business training I paid for, and or I should say I invested in. And now my detailing business is popping, bro.
Yeah, that's good, man. I love to hear it, man. I love to hear it. And you got people that work for you too as well, don't you?
Yeah, it's crazy because I've been running through employees over the last few years. I probably ran through like 12 employees, and
Uh-huh.
I keep firing people. That's the
Damn,
downfall because
damn.
you got certain standards and you expect it to
Right,
be done, and my patience isn't too good, man. I have to work on my patience.
right.
But yeah, it's I be having people work for me, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right. If they don't do what they're supposed to do, though, I mean, you gotta let them go.
Yeah, and I can't say it's all them. I put the blame on me, man,
Mm-hmm.
because like maybe I'm not that good of a leader. Maybe there's certain skills I need to learn so I can
Mm-hmm.
make it more effective. Like I don't want to put the blame on them
Right.
because I can see where I fell short too. So
Absolutely.
it's my business at the end of the day. So
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm the head honcho. Everything's on
Right.
me.
Right. And that's good that you say that too. That right there shows that you're a good leader because you said it's not just on the employees. It's on someone's on me too. I share some of that blame too.
Yeah, and you
You
kind
don't
of
hear
see
that.
it.
You
You
don't hear
see
that too
it.
much.
Yeah, it's a lot of blame game going on out here, man. And
Hmm.
I've done it too, but now I'm just learning to take everything on the chin. It's all my fault. You feel me?
Right. Right. Absolutely. Me too. Me too. Accountability. It ain't the best, but accountability. Say, hey, had I would have did this or had I would have made that decision, I'd be better off. But you can't beat yourself up about it.
Nah, man, you just
I don't
gotta
think
look at
you
yourself.
better.
What'd you say?
Only thing you can do is just do better.
Yeah, just do better and look at yourself as a new person the next day. You feel me?
Right.
Because you're not the same person who made them mistakes, especially if you acknowledge it.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And what would you say the best part about having your detailing business and why?
The best part about the detailing business, uh, well, it's a couple good parts. I don't know if it's one best part, but just being an entrepreneur, period, it gives you a lot of freedom.
Right.
Especially if you can do it right. And you see what I do. I learn a lot from other people. Like I said, I invested in training. I have coaches and things like that, and they're real hard ass. These people making 6 7 figures, and they trying to
Uh-huh.
get you to where they are.
Exactly.
They not playing. You feel me? And
Right.
I think, in my opinion, probably that might be one of the best parts is just working with people who ain't playing. You feel me?
Exactly. Exactly.
Because they're trying to pull you up and get you to a certain level. I can remember, I heard a coach say one time he had a Spanish class, and he said on the first day of class, his Spanish teacher was just talking straight Spanish, wasn't talking no English to the whole class.
Right.
And he was confused. He's like, dude, why you keep talking to me in Spanish? I don't know this stuff. And the dude kept talking in Spanish throughout the whole class. And then after the class, he asked the teacher, like, yo, why are you doing this? Why are you talking in Spanish the whole time? I don't understand it. And the teacher's like, well, I gotta pull you up. I gotta pull you up to where I am. Eventually you're gonna catch on, but I'm not gonna come down to your level. You're gonna
Right.
come up to mine. So
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah, that's how these coaches do, man. You might thinking they hard ass or they being mean or whatever, but like in hindsight, they just try and get you to shed the bullshit that you want. For real.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. That's good though. That's good. You need those. And those
And
coaches.
the coaches and helping people and the money, I should say. It's all good.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's good that you have coaches that actually do what they say they're gonna do. But yeah, some people that be on social media and say, "I'll get my coach and begging to coach you," and you don't learn that.
Yeah, well, what I've learned in the coaching game, man, if you fail or if you don't succeed, then it's basically on you. You know,
Right.
like it's not really to blame the coaches.
Hmm.
You can blame the coaches and be like, you didn't do
Yeah.
this and that for me, but the coaches, they can always look back and be like, well, I told you to do this and you didn't do this. I told
Right.
you to do that, you didn't do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I really believe in accountability these days. Yeah, man.
Exactly. You're right. You're right about that, though. I mean, not to just blame them solely, but I just saying some of be scamming. You see that's a big thing now.
That is a thing, man. I'm not gonna slight that either. There's a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate, man. But that's why you got to invest. You got to investigate people. I
Right.
would say if you're gonna dive into coaching, don't just take somebody at their word, or don't just take somebody because they sound good.
Hmm.
You should if it sounds good, you might get excited. And that's the thing about the game. That
Yeah.
they know how to excite people to where as though they don't think no more. And that's a problem. People don't really think anymore. They just
Hmm.
they just ready to go when they hear sweet nothings. You feel me?
Right.
But you should definitely check these people out, see their works, see who they helped, see their reviews. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Exactly.
And go from there and see how they can help you. Because like if in my opinion, you should hop it. You should get coaching from somebody who's done what you're trying to do. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Exactly. 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 So be mindful. Especially if they don't want to tell you something or they try to answer half the question. Definitely look like, oh, okay.
Yeah, man. It's a dirty game out there. It's a dirty game out here, fam. So you gotta do your due diligence.
Right. Absolutely. You gotta do your due diligence. And let's lead me to my next question. What would you say was your favorite song that you ever written and why?
Favorite song I've ever
Yeah.
written,
Hmm.
man. Man, I've written a lot of songs, bro. So like I don't know. It's hard to say. So one time I got sent away, man, and
Hmm.
while I was away, I wrote like 200 songs, man.
Oh wow.
Like, and a lot of the songs, nobody's ever heard them before, and I don't know, man. I say the best song I ever wrote was the last song I wrote. The last
That's a,
song I wrote, because I keep getting better and better. So
that's a good answer.
yeah, I wrote a song recently about introverts, and
Interesting.
yeah, basically it talks about don't underestimate the quiet type. That'll be on the album. So yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. If we can't get a snippet of it, nah.
Uh, How's it go, man? It's like they always ask me why I so quiet. Huh. I can't really remember the words because I need it's something like they always ask me why I so quiet. That's all I can remember right now. It's kind
That's
of
cool.
slipping my mind. That's
Like a
how I
chat,
start.
it's like a chat. You and your thoughts. You're thinking about. I like that. It's reflecting.
It's like they always ask me why I so quiet. Cause all up in my mind is a riot. Headshots, more violence. Why am I so quiet? Cause I need guidance. I only hear God through silence. This is art, not science. My heart got sizes. My distraught thoughts so violent. Something like that.
Oh, okay, okay. You getting it too? I like. Okay, I like that. I like that flow. I like that. My side of my
Yeah.
head is like a ride. So are you an introvert?
I say, yeah. I say I fit the characteristics of an introvert because I don't. But I'll be switching. I can switch back and forth when because as an artist, you be performing in front of crowds and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm performing and when I'm teaching, I'm in it. I look like I belong up there. But at the same time, a lot of times I want to be left alone.
Right.
So
Exactly. Exactly.
so I guess I'm a little bit of both. I'm an introverted extrovert.
Ambivert.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, ambivert. I believe that's the word ambivert. I consider myself an ambivert. Most time I'm extroverted, but I can also be introverted too. I don't know
Yeah.
the person, or I'm in somewhere unfamiliar. I have to learn people. Then I say, okay, this person's cool. Okay, then I can.
I say like growing up, man, people would probably think I was an introvert because I was real, just laid back, real cool, real. But like I could turn up too. Like somebody
Okay.
rub me the wrong way, they gonna
Yeah.
catch. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
I ain't
Exactly.
quiet then. So, but
Right.
I'm real zenned out these days, man. I'm chill as hell. But I just know my lane. I don't know. I can't really say I'm an introvert. It's hard to say that because I be turning up when I need to turn up.
Right. But I mean, I think that's like that comes off when somebody's in your space. So you're going to defend yourself that somebody in your space or somebody's pushing you or stepping over a boundary. And yeah,
Now, but even in business, because I gotta make phone calls. I gotta network. I gotta talk to
right,
people.
right,
Uh, so that's why I say it's hard for me to say.
correct. And you still could be an introvert even though you do those things because it's like introverts still can go have conversations, talk to people because even an introvert understand that hey, I got to go out and talk to people. So okay, when I'm doing business, okay, I got to be extroverted, so I got to come out and talk to people. You can still be an introvert. Like even somebody told me say you're quiet. I said I like to talk. I said no, that's not what I mean. So you quiet. It's like you talk, but it's not like you're the type of person that seeks attention. You got to come to you.
Mhm. Yeah, all in all, I would just say maybe I don't know. I can't grab either label, bro. It's hard to
True.
say.
Yeah. So I guess you're ambivert.
Yeah, we could say that.
Yeah. Because I had some introverted traits too. Because I could be quiet and I could be talking. Even during the podcast, you got to be extroverted. I had to somewhat have to be extroverted to get
Hmm.
guests on my podcast and to ask questions and even to even to come on here, come join me on the live. That takes being extrovert. You got to switch to being an extrovert because you're on the camera live and people watching you, looking at
Yeah, all the way, bro. I can dig it.
you. Yep. Yeah, it took me a while to do it though, but then I finally did. I said, "Hey,
Yeah,
let me start."
what made you want to start the podcast show? Because
Mm-hmm,
I remember when you started doing it, and I
mm-hmm.
thought it was dope. I remember at one point you was putting out a bunch of music, but then
Right,
you just switched lanes and started doing the show. And then
right,
I saw you getting traction on it. I'm like, yo, my man's is doing something different. That's what's up.
right. Like allows me to come talk to different people and hear different people's perspectives on different topics. I have conversations with my friends and my family and everything, people closer to me. And, I was like, well, shoot, what if I talk about this on the live? Go online, hear other people thoughts on it, opinions on it. Share with other people. I like to learn from different people. So maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm thinking about it the wrong way. So maybe somebody can give me another perspective, another viewpoint, and say, hey, okay, okay, your idea was right. Okay, right now I see what it is. Maybe I was looking at it wrong. So and it allows me to network with people. Like we're doing now, sit there and have conversations because I like to do my interview style as a conversation, just not to ask questions, but have conversations.
Yeah, no
So
doubt,
it
bro.
allows me to have conversation with others, and I like to talk to people. So
Yeah, I knew you was a go getter a long time ago. Just how you move, just how you do, and you seem real solid. So yeah.
right, absolutely, and I want to connect with other solid individuals. So I said, well, this is a good way to link out, and I'm still gonna get back to doing music too. But it's also another avenue, a way to put myself in front of people too, to show people my personality because I know this as being an artist as well. You can attest to this. It's like getting out here, showing people who you are as a person. Because I know you probably experienced this. Have people that buy you into you as a person, and your music, and listen to music. Oh, I didn't know you rap. I say, yeah,
Yeah, and even in business, man,
mm-hmm.
a lot of people don't even know I rap
Mm-hmm.
until they find me online or I put something up online. But
Right,
I'm honestly, I want to fix all of that to the point where a lot of people know that I put out music. But yeah, you're
right.
right. It can people can fall in love with your personality, and then
You
you know
gravitate
they
what you got to offer.
yeah they find out that you do other stuff. They like, oh man, this dude is the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because people want to do business with people they like or they feel they
Yeah,
like.
yeah, for
That's
sure.
how it works. That's how it works. Nobody likes you, then they're not going to buy your product. But people feel like they like you and they feel some kind of connection with you. Oh man, you're gonna have everybody eating at the palm of your hand.
Yeah, all the way, man. I dig it.
Absolutely. Psychology, a business too. I know you very good at that because you had a successful. How long you been doing the detailing business?
Detailing. I've been detailing for like 4 or 5 years, but I LLC'd it in
Uh huh.
2021.
Oh, nice.
So yeah,
That's good, man.
yeah, I had a couple LLCs, man. But yeah, detailing. I've been
Uh-huh.
detailing cars for like 5 years.
Oh, good. And you see, it's psychology to it. Psychology to business too. That's the thing. Like, I had to learn too. Some others don't like it's psychology to business.
Yeah, one of my good friends he's a marketer,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and he has a marketing business, and he told me a lot about like marketing is all psychology, man. Like how you can get people's attention, how to put messages out there so people will click.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, all business is psychology, honestly. Even everything psychology, bro. Like if you think about it, like driving is psychology,
Mm.
because you gotta know the ins and outs of
Navigate.
how to navigate and how to communicate with other cars that you can't even talk to,
Right.
um, and
Turn
just
the signals.
using that
Light.
blinker, yeah,
Yep.
speeding up, slowing down. It's all psychology, man.
Yep. Some people don't use their blinker. Or some people don't give you that courtesy.
Oh
It's like
man,
I'm supposed
it's
what you go. I'm like, yo, dude, start tapping the horn. Hey, come on, man.
yeah, it's a lot of stuff be happening on the road.
Yeah, they do. Was going to hit the work one time. Dude flicked me off at the first, took his head. And was like,
Yeah, I
"Well, I
like
took a
I
ride. He a bag. I like you bag. I take a ride. You moving too slow, so I'm taking it around you. Then you
yeah,
slamming on
man.
brakes like you about to have me run in the back. I'm like, what's wrong with this dude? He just,
Yeah, you gotta watch certain drivers, man, because cats be angry.
they be angry. Be angry. I'm like, okay, well, get that to you too.
Yeah, cats they be trying to own the road.
Yeah, they do. I don't like people like that. Like, get repeat.
Yeah, man, it'd be wild out here. But I be having my moments too, so I can't
Me
even
too.
front.
Me too. Cause I flipped dude back off. I was like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
flipped back. I was like, F you too, then shoot.
yeah, yeah,
I like, I can shoot one too. Like anybody can do that. I try not to
man.
get into it because, like, some people just crazy won't let it go. They'll follow you where you going.
Yeah, man. Like you gotta be careful.
Yeah,
You really gotta be
nowadays.
careful because people will follow you and pull something up on you, man.
Yeah. See, I'm like, man, ain't got time for that. Something that's like small, that's crazy. Some people got unhinged like that. You ever seen the movie Unhinged?
It's
Russell
called
Crowe.
Unhinged.
Yeah, with Russell Crowe.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Unhinged, nah.
yeah, that movie crazy. Like, you get a chance to, it might be on Netflix, it might be one of these
Mm,
streaming services. Like, you get a chance to watch it.
okay.
Crazy. That dude crazy. All over, because she blew the horn at him. She held on to the horn. It's like, you like that. She apologized. So he got mad. He's like, okay, I'm gonna ruin your day.
And that started the movie.
Yeah, yeah, traffic. All because of the traffic dispute. But
Yeah,
it's
that's
also,
wild.
I also like the movie because it's actually realistic. Because you got people out there that actually that crazy will go to, they'll take it to that limb, take it to a screen.
Yeah, it is real life. Yeah, I've learned to calm down. I had a coach one time. I told him about my frustrations with driving, and he was like, "What did he tell me?" He said, "Man, you gotta chill." He's like, you gotta look at everything like it's your fault instead of saying, "Oh, this driver cut me off." You gotta say, "Oh, I see this driver coming over here, so this is what I'm gonna do." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go around him instead of pointing all the focus at the driver. You got to put the focus back on you and say, "I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna
Right.
do that," and not say, "Oh, this MF cut me off." Look at
Yeah,
this
we can
slow.
say
Look
that.
at
Yeah,
look at this slow MF.
yeah,
Yeah, basically putting it all on you. The accountability again.
right.
Because he was talking about how he had a girlfriend one time, and she would get mad at certain drivers and be honking the horn, flipping them off and stuff. And he had to school her like, "Yo, you gonna put yourself in a position that you can't get out of if you don't chill out."
Right.
So you gotta always look at it like that. You gotta look at it like you can't control what they doing. You can always control what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, man.
Right. Absolutely. You're right. You only control what you can do. That's the gem right there in itself. You only control what you can do. Can't control anybody else, but you control how you respond and how you
Yeah.
react.
Absolutely. Even if you bullying,
Yeah. If you boiling
even if you
hot,
bullying, man, you can definitely control
trust me,
yourself.
I had some moments like that too. Trust me, I had some moments like that too. Dealing with customers or some or guests.
Yeah.
They look lost. All right, he might be going to something. Maybe it's not me. He might be going to something. So you know what? I'm just gonna be nice to him. Okay, you need anything else, sir? Okay, I got you. You mad? Okay, have at it. You got it. Sometimes you have to say that, but now that you say that, that's being the ego come in. The
Yeah, for
ego
sure.
comes into to play. Then you like, oh, I can't do that. Oh, okay, so let it go. Is it really worth it? Just to feel my ego. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna let nobody point me. Sometimes you
Right.
just gotta let somebody point. Okay, you got it, bro. So yeah, that's what I thought. All right, yeah, you be word. All right, you got it. You got it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I'm dead. All right, cool. You got it. And you live the day because you know what I'm saying. Like, is it really worth it? Something small just to prove I'm tough or something like that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
saved
too
life
it's too many cats in the grave and in
because they
jail
ego, because they pride.
behind their ego. Yeah,
You
that's
can
a
let it
fact.
go.
And
You gotta let it happen.
yeah, because basically it's like if somebody call you out your name or
Yeah.
say something that so called offends you,
Mm-hmm.
you basically bought into what they said about you. You know what I'm saying? You believe in what they said about you instead of you believing what you think about you.
Right.
And
Exactly.
and it's a dangerous situation.
Exactly. You got it, man. Of course, thing we want to do is, oh, what? Man, what call me out my name? Man, F you too. What's up, there? That's the first thing we want to
But
do.
you know what they say about if somebody make you mad, that mean they
They
control
control
you.
you. They control you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So they control you. So actually, more really, I think it's the opposite. when it comes to it's like when you're relaxed and somebody's mad at you, you know what they're saying. They disrespect you. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you got it. I'm gonna walk away. Hey, oh really you're actually more of the tough person than that person because it's like you control them, you're winning. I gotta control the situation. You're mad if I'm sitting there calm, okay, you mad, okay, go ahead. You know, that makes them more mad or eventually they looking like, hold up, this guy ain't no.
Yeah, I saw something on the shorts, Facebook shorts one time.
Mhm.
One dude was recording this dude walking up to him all angry. He was like, "Come on, get out the car, get
Mhm.
out the car." And what did he say? He made like a reference, like a gay reference.
Mhm.
Uh, I can't remember exactly what he said, but the dude in the car, he was like, he said, "Isn't that gay?" And then the dude was like shouting at him, and he said it again, but he stopped himself because he realized that it was.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, it throw a ball. That's psychology when it comes to driving.
Yeah,
Psychology. Yeah, somebody tell you fuck you. It's like, oh, hold up. I ain't in the gas. Hold up now. I ain't into that.
yeah,
Oh, whoa, whoa,
yeah,
oh, whoa,
yeah,
whoa, whoa. You're not my type. What?
yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
that. You know what I mean.
That's that good psychology. If you and that comes from you being in control of yourself too, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you can definitely diffuse the situation with a joke.
yeah, yeah. They're like, hold up, man. You crazy. Get away from me. You crazy.
Yeah,
They try to get
right,
rid of you.
right.
But I'll come in.
Yeah, man. I'm with all that.
You get be funny though. A lot of times you throw them off like that because then that's a good way to diffuse the situation. Because you make them think about what they said. Hold up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Make them think twice a little bit.
Yeah. What? Hold up. Yeah, it's funny though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I'm a clown. You know, I like to make people laugh.
It's all good.
In
Yeah,
that
me
matter.
too. I'm
In that
with you.
matter. In that matter. I like to make people laugh. So come on my show. I'm gonna have an interview with you, but I'm gonna throw some jokes in there. We're gonna have some
Yeah,
sidebars.
gotta
As I
have
said
it.
before, I like conversations. I feel like the best form of interviews is a conversation. I have my questions that I want to ask, but it's like got to be in the form of a conversation.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Not
think
like you're
that's
going back
good,
and
man.
forth. Yeah,
Hmm.
got to be natural. That's why I asked for your bio because I want to read your bio because that helps me formulate questions. So I always ask anybody big against, let me see your bio. I'm going to read it, and then it gives me some ideas of questions that I might want to ask.
Yeah, for sure.
And also, I want to ask you this. Now, how did you become an Eagles fan? I know you're from Maryland, so how did that come about?
Man, I was a big Donovan McNabb fan. Uh,
Me
when
too.
I like around the time when I first started watching football, um, I think it was around like the late '90s,
Uh-huh.
and but like I kept seeing Donovan McNabb doing his thing, and he was like one of the only black quarterbacks doing his thing out there. So I was
Mhm.
like, man, I kept turning on TV and just watching him,
Right.
and I was like, yo, this dude is a monster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the Eagles was winning real heavy back then.
Right.
They went to like 4 NFC championships in a row,
Yeah.
and so yeah, man, I just gravitated to him, and I started being a fan like around the year 2000, man. And ever since then, I I rode the train when they was winning, and then they had a long stretch of losing, and
Yeah.
then
I've
they
been there for it all.
won the Super Bowl. I was like, oh shit, there we go.
Yeah.
and then, and now they should have won the Super Bowl again.
Yeah. You should have won
When was it? Last year? 2 years
2023.
ago?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like 2 years ago.
they should have won that Super Bowl. But guess you can't win them all.
You can't win them all. I mean, that bogus call, but I'm still mad about it. I'm like, man, so what if you hold? So what if we did? So what? Like, let the game, let them play. Shoot. So who won't catch it anyway?
Yeah, man, it's wild. Sports is wild. They can be altered in just one single flag, one single call.
Yeah.
Sports are wild, bro.
Let them play. I felt like that was rigged because like ain't no way. You mean to tell me that we led the lead in sacks that season and we not
Yeah,
sacked Mahomes not one time? We ain't blitz him not one time.
man,
He was on one leg.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I thought sports is rigged.
It
It's
is.
been it's been way too many times.
Patrick Mahomes is the new Tom Brady. That's the face of the NFL. So guess what? He has to win. Every once in a while they might let him loose. Like, hey, can you let them win this time?
Yeah, that's wild, man. Yeah, sports is wild. That's all I can say about sports.
Yeah, he
There's a
might.
lot of politics in it.
They might go. They go on again too.
Who
Kansas
Kansas
City.
City?
I saw red in the color, so I'm like, then I saw green. I was like, that mean that's us? So look, I green.
Who else could win from the NFC? I mean the Redskins doing good,
Yep. The
but
Lions. The Lions.
yeah, the Lions they spanked Dallas. Good lord.
Yeah, the Packers. You got the Packers too. You got to watch them too.
And you gotta watch the Vikings. The Vikings are
Yeah.
undefeated.
Now they lost, didn't they? Vikings lost, didn't
Nah, I think they undefeated.
they? They undefeated still. Let me look that up.
They 5-0.
5-0.
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota 5-0. I thought I'd never hear that.
Yeah, they 5-0, and they don't even got Kirk Cousins.
Mm-mm. Oh yeah, they got Sam Darnold. They 5-0, but they might lose to come to Detroit. They might lose to Detroit though.
It's gonna be a good game.
Come to Detroit, they gonna lose. With Detroit going there, but I don't know. Now Sam Darnold, he playing better, but I don't think he's that great of a quarterback. I think eventually he gonna show himself who he really is. But then you got Justin Jefferson, so I think that's what it is.
He's a
You got a
monster.
star receiver. You got a star receiver, so like, yeah, all you gotta do is get the ball to him. Like, yeah, shoot, hell, like, if you can quarterback, you know how to call a playbook, then shit, hell, if I had the skills of quarterback, shit, I could do it too. You could be an average quarterback, but Justin Jefferson make you look good, and you got a good running back. It's like people around you.
I don't know. What's the name? Got Devontae Adams, and they ain't doing nothing with him.
The Raiders quarterback, what's his name?
Yeah, Derek Carr.
Carr with the Saints. He with the Saints now.
He with the Saints now. Even last year he had.
He couldn't do nothing with him.
He had him. He couldn't do nothing with him. I don't know who their quarterback is now, but they talking about Devontae about to go to the Jets.
Oh shoot! Going back with Aaron. Aaron Rodgers is his boy. Him and Aaron Rodgers played together in Packers, so they got a Super Bowl together. So it's possibility. Yeah. Amari Cooper went to the Bills, so now let's see if
he on the Bills now.
Yeah, Amari Cooper went to the Bills.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, he was a problem, man. When he was with the Cowboys, he was a real problem.
Yep. Yeah, he was with the Browns. He just with the Browns. Just played against them.
So they could. Now. I don't know what happened to Deshaun Watson, man. He fell off a cliff.
Yeah, he ain't doing too well.
Ever since all that scandal stuff, he just fell off.
Yep. I think he might. I don't know what to say, cause like they got Judy on the Browns. I'm like, I don't know what to say about him.
It seemed like every time they give these dudes a real big contract, they fall off. I seen that happen to Joe Flacco. I seen it happen to Dak Prescott. I seen it happen to Deshaun Watson. I seen it happen to Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with these cats, man.
Yep.
They get that big bag and they ain't hungry no more.
Yep. But I think Jalen defense is, he has some turnovers. Has he played great? No, but he's still playing a lot better than other quarterbacks where, the last couple of games he didn't have his star receivers. He didn't have his best receivers out there on the field, and he still did good. He only lost 2 games, but won 2. Won without it. So it's like, I mean, a lot of the fans be talking trash, but a lot of them, I just don't think they like the simple fact they don't like Jalen Hurts at all. It's just like, come on, man. I mean, like, you got to put someone on the coaching. Nick Sirianni with his nonsense. It's like calling certain plays. You're not letting Jalen be Jalen, because I noticed like they try to put Jalen in the pocket more. Like, you're not playing to his strengths. Let the man run. He's a running quarterback. He's a dual threat quarterback. Let him run. Like, you're not playing to his strengths. You're having him drop back and throw the deep ball. I'm not saying Jalen can't throw. Yeah, he can throw, but his script is running. We know this. Let him run. That's why he was unstoppable. You got to mix it up, and run the ball with Saquon. Right. You got to run the ball with Saquon, because I don't know if Keelan Moore is calling the plays or Nick Sirianni. They say Nick Sirianni doing it, so you need to back off, let Keelan Moore call the plays and keep feeding Saquon the ball. You know, that's what they didn't do last game. I noticed like we weren't feeding Saquon that much. I'm like, if Saquon's working, why you stop?
Yeah, so a lot of things don't make sense to me, but they talking about Belichick might be coming through.
Oh, good.
I
He'll
heard
come through
that.
during the season.
Well, he had a visit like last week,
Oh, yeah. Fire Sirianni during the season. Yeah, get him out of there. Good.
but you know a lot of fans are calling for his job.
Yeah.
I don't know. I give him a chance, but he has been making some weird decisions.
He lose one more game, he out of there. He's gone.
I say if he loses against the Giants, it's over.
He's gone. He's gone. He is gone. If he loses against the Giants, he's gone. Because his job on the line. So if I'm Nick Sirianni, I'd be coaching my ass off. I say, hey, I'd be coaching my ass off to get into the Super Bowl and for them to win. I'll be doing everything in my power to make sure, oh man, I got to do something. Because like, you know, if they don't have a successful season with a Super Bowl win, like that's his last season as an Eagle coach. He's gone.
Yeah, not just that, but I don't see AJ Brown staying.
Ah, shoot.
I don't
Where
see
you
him
gonna
staying.
go? Where you think you gonna go?
He gonna mess around and go to Kansas City.
Ah, heck no.
I would go to if he go to Kansas City, you know, they're gonna get championship after championship.
I know. I hope not. I hope he stay with us because you know at the same time, you know, we get a star player like that, then our fan base be so dang toxic, or the people or feel like the city toxic and they leave. Like T.O. We had T.O. We had one of the greatest receivers in NFL history, and we had T.O. and he only played one season for us.
But that was McNabb's fault.
Yeah, I'm mad at McNabb for that too. I'm like, dang, dude, like hush.
A lot of people,
along.
yeah, a lot of people say McNabb's character is different than
Yeah.
what he is on the field. So
Yeah, they
I
say
don't
he's
know,
a bit of an asshole, like a diva. I'm like, I think he got jealous that T.O. was getting more of the fans. Like, so what? Hey, go ahead. Like, look, I'm trying to win a game. Like, look, do what
That's
you do. Like,
that's that ego, the egos again.
put the ego aside. The fans like you too. You know, saying I get close to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you all right? You got the fans. I don't mind it. Hey, as long as you're not doing it in practice or we're doing the game or something where we got to focus. I don't care what you do. Like, hey, let's work together. So if anything, that should have been best friends instead of us arguing on the sideline. We should be best friends because we got to be in sync. You my star receiver on the team. You gonna be my best friend. Probably my best friends on the field.
Yeah, man.
Now that's one thing I can say with AJ. You know, AJ Jalen cool, so AJ might stay. I hope he stay Eagle for the rest of his career.
Didn't they pay him? They already paid him.
They paid him. They paid him.
Yeah.
I don't think AJ going nowhere. AJ said he wants to be in Philly. Wants to stay in Philly. He love it.
Man, a lot of cats be saying they say that shit.
I want him to stay though, but you know I understand it's a business though. But
They say that until it's time to win. If they, because ain't nobody really trying to be associated with a loser.
mm-hmm.
And if the Eagles, I say if they make it far in the playoffs, yeah, he'll stay. But
Yeah.
if Sirianni do something dumb, I don't see him staying.
Right.
And then Smitty, they're gonna have to pay him
Yeah.
because
They paid him.
he on the come up. Did he?
Yeah, they paid him too. They got him, gave him something.
How they pay all these people, man?
Well, you know, Howard Roseman got money. You know, we have money. You know, Howard Roseman good. He a good GM. You know, Howard Roseman got his ways of doing things. He'll move some pieces around because, you know, we did resign Hayson, remember?
Yeah.
So that's why he went about it.
He not Jerry Jones, so that I understand. He ain't making no dumb decisions like that.
You know, Jerry Jones said nobody can GM like I can. I was like, well, yes, they need to because what you got out there ain't right.
Yeah, he gave all the money to the quarterback.
I'm like, dude, that's dumb. Dak Prescott, you know, nothing against the brother personally, but like just seeing his style of play for 10 years, you only get to the second round, you run it done. Like, nah, you don't get that kind of money. I'm looking at him like, all right, you got to show me get past second round. Then next year we talk about it.
They should have gave him another. If they gave him another receiver, then they would be all right. But their defense is real trash because they'll give up a lot of points whole
They
lot.
still ain't got Diggs over there. They ain't got Diggs over there still.
Diggs is in. No, you talking about Stephon?
No, Trevor Diggs is
Trevor.
with Dallas, ain't
He on the defense. The
Yeah.
cornerback.
he? Yeah, he's still with Dallas, ain't he?
I don't know.
They let him go. They stupid. They did.
I don't know if they. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But they giving up a lot of points. I'll tell you that much. They have like the worst defense in the NFC.
Oh, so that's when we play them. We need to beat them. We need to put some points on the board.
We should.
We should
We
beat them.
got to beat the Giants first.
Yeah, we do. We usually split with Dallas. No, Dallas normally beat us one game, then we come back and beat them one game.
But they're not good though, so I don't
We
see it.
might beat them 2 times this year.
I don't see them winning at all.
Yeah, they not. Yeah, they really not. Dak Prescott keep throwing interceptions.
Good for him.
I don't care personally. I mean, I just noticed that I tell. I got family that's Dallas Cowboys fans, and I tell them all the time. I say, look, as long as Jerry Jones still around, y'all never win another Super Bowl. I mean that.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's like a big child. He talking about finding radio personalities.
Yeah, he got a big ego, man. But what would you do with a few $1 billion?
I mean, I think I like to best in my team. What I'm saying, that quarterback ain't doing that. You out of there, I get somebody else. Or I let the coach be a coach. Like I ain't gonna be sitting there trying to control everything the coach does, or trying to tell radio personalities, you can't talk. Ask me questions about that. You don't do that. I want to fire you. Like what? You're telling the truth. You can't hold yourself accountable. I'm a child. No, this is my team. He's like a grown big child with a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your team, but like you're running your team to the ground. They talk, so I play the long game. Well, how long you gonna play the long game? Because it's almost 30 years. I haven't even made it past the second round. And
I'm rooting for him to run him into the ground.
Me too.
Year.
Me too. Keep doing it. So we can get on top. We can catch up. At this rate, we can catch up and win some more Super Bowls, so they can start telling me that's when it's time to say, y'all only got 1. We got 5. That's like, stop saying that. It's in the 90s. Y'all living in the past.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. I was just 8 years old. What's funny, half our team wasn't even born then. Last time y'all went, like, so you mean to tell me half our team grew up down to play football and made the Super Bowl before you guys ever did in the past 30 years? That's embarrassing. Yeah. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, that's
Jalen
wild.
Hurts wasn't even born then. Jalen Hurts was even born.
That's wild, bro.
He's born in 98. He's born 3 years after the last time y'all had a winning season. They had a good Super Bowl run.
I'm just curious to see what Washington gonna do because
they're good. They're good. They're gonna be good in a couple years.
Yeah, they're good now. They good right now.
I'm talking about like true contenders. You just can't handle second guess and say, oh well, they're coming up. But like they have a good run to playoffs. I can see them going in the second round. I think they're still young. Daniel's still young, but I think if they keep their team together, they'll be all right. They're gonna be good.
Yeah, man.
Balling. But before we wrap this interview, I got one last question that I want to ask you. I always ask this question. I know you've probably seen it before. If you can collaborate with any artist, any 5 artists that's dead or alive, who would it be and why?
You said 5 artists?
Yep. They can be dead or alive. Who would you collaborate with and why?
I would collab with Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
I would collab with Tupac. I would collab with that's a heavy question.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, Tupac. Rest in peace to them.
Michael Jackson and Tupac. Got 3 more.
Yeah. I would collab with Chris Brown. I would collab with. I would collab with Drake, yeah.
Oh, good choice. Interesting.
And who else would I collab with? There's one more: Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, Pop, Drake. Man, I don't know if I got a fifth one, man. I mean, I like a lot of artists. Don't get me wrong, but I'm thinking about these people's sounds,
Right.
and I think I would collab with. Dang man, I don't know. It's a few artists I could think of, but I would probably collab with Jay-Z.
Nice. That's a good five. That's good. So why did you pick those guys?
Well, Mike, he's got a revolutionary way about him in the music game. Period. Michael Jackson, like just the way I remember hearing him say how he basically prepares for the studio. He'll he'll write a song or he'll get a song and he'll memorize the song and memorize it like all day. Basically, meditate on it all day, and then like throughout the day he'll add little ad libs to it and little inflections to different words, things like that. And I was listening to one of his songs today, the song Butterflies. And I was listening to how that song's put together. Like that song it's a great song, man.
You give me
Yeah,
butterflies.
it's a great song. If you just listen to the words, you listen to how he's singing it, the the swag in it. It's a dope song, man. I don't necessarily I can't agree with all the words. I mean, but I really like that song. I like how it's put together. Um, but I just think he would be dope to work with because he has that type of aura in the studio.
Right.
I say Pop because I could just imagine his energy in the studio. Like he would just bring something out of me that would just make a real dope song, man. Real song.
Right.
Uh, I say who else did I say? Uh, Drake. I say Drake because like it seemed like every song he gets on, it just becomes a hit. so, like I don't. So I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't I want him on my song?
Right.
And who else did I say? Jay Z, same thing. This nigga had a run like nobody else,
Right.
and still to this day, you can listen to his old songs. A lot of people be hating on Jay, but I don't get it. Um, I think he's one of the best, man. He knows how to put a song together. A lot of cats can't put a song together like Jay. Whether it's commercial,
Right.
got bars, got the hooks, all that stuff. He know how to put a song together. And who else did I say? I said one more person. Uh, Mike, Pop, Drake, Jay. Uh, I forgot who else I said. Uh, Dang, who else did I say? I can't remember who else I said, man. I don't remember.
You said Chris Brown, Jay
Oh
Z.
yeah, Chris Brown. Chris Brown. Yeah. Uh, Chris Brown just be killing it, yo. Like ever since he was young boy, like he kills it.
He
Like
basically
he,
has that hit factor too.
he got that hit factor, man. I don't know. He got that hit factor. Period, man. I would rock with all them cats.
Yeah, man. He can rap too. He might throw a little rap verse on there too.
Nah, I wouldn't want him to rap. I don't, I don't. I respect him more as a singer than a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he can rap, but I wouldn't put him in my top anything rap.
Oh well,
But
yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about look at me now. Look at me now.
yeah,
Yeah, Busta Rhymes on there.
it's a dope song, dope poppy song. Busta
Yeah.
Rhymes basically made the song,
Yeah.
but like I wouldn't want him to rap on my joint. I would want him to sing.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
nigga can
definitely.
sing. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely, man. That's a good selection, man. I think that'd be a great hit song.
Yeah,
Great
man.
hit song.
Are you talking about all of them on one song?
Yeah, with you, that'd be a hit song. You know,
Shoot, that'd be a wild song, man.
yeah, you can't mix that. That definitely track a lot of people listening. Like he what? He got Jay-Z, Michael Jackson singing a verse, or Michael Jackson, and Chris Brown on the hook, or
Yeah,
give Michael a verse.
Yeah, Mike and Chris on the hook.
Yeah,
Me, Pac, and Jay Z on the verses. Yeah, and Drake.
yeah,
Drake can be on the hook too, cause
yeah. Drake can sing, do the ad-libs.
he be smacking them hooks. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. He can sing and rap.
yeah, yeah, man. That'd be fire. That'd
Exactly.
be fire, bro.
Mhm. So I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you coming on in the interview. I definitely appreciate you answering my questions. Some great answers. And before we get out of here, is anything that you want to tell the people?
Yeah, yo, make sure y'all follow me everywhere. The Rapping Detailer. Follow my YouTube page, The Rapping Detailer. That joint is growing, and I'm putting out videos every Friday and Monday. And YouTube Shorts. I put out shorts every Saturday and Tuesday. So yeah, album coming out soon. Details will be put out there real soon. Just follow me. Y'all can catch all the details. And if you want your car detailed, holla at me. I got you.
Definitely. I be seeing you posting your detail cars. I see the videos you post on we detail the cars. Like, man, dang, you nice.
I appreciate it, bro.
So I was in the area. I had you come detail my cars. Like, hey, I'm like, man, I was in Maryland. You still in Maryland, right?
Yeah, all the
I
way.
was in Maryland. Yeah, I have you come detail my car. Say, hey, say you free this day?
Hey, I got you, fam. You need me, I got you
All
anytime.
right, I got you. Yeah, definitely. If I know anybody in Maryland, I make sure I tell them. What's the name of your detailer business? Is it the Rapping Detailer too?
Nah, Reticulous Detail Company.
Meticulous. Okay. Meticulous. That's nice. I like that. Okay, RDC. Okay.
Reticulous Detail Company. Yeah,
That logo fire. Meticulous Detailer Company.
I appreciate it, man.
Meticulous. What's the meaning of that?
So I fused the words ridiculous and meticulous together
Oh, nice.
because we're ridiculously meticulous.
I love that. That's dope. That's dope, man. That's dope. So now make sure y'all check out the Rapping Detailer on all social media platforms, and also check out his detail company if you're in the Maryland area. Meticulous Detail Company. Make sure y'all check that out. I appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna go ahead.
Yes,
Let you
sir.
go, man. Appreciate you. You're welcome to come back on the show anytime.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Keep
Welcome,
doing your
man.
thing.
Oh, absolutely, man. Appreciate you. Salute.
Salute.
All right.